The importance of drones in agriculture can never be underestimated. They are the ones that are actually contributing immensely to efficiency in terms of chemical use and in terms of sustainability, the way people are actually using chemicals. And more importantly, what is more important to the farmer is improving the farmer's productivity and reducing the cost of production. For instance, the drone that you are seeing here saves mostly two key things. Number one, reducing the time or saving the farmer the time, and also saving the farmer the money. As you all know, money saved is money earned. So it's basically improving the farmer's financial well-being. So this drone can do 21 hectares within 1 hour, or basically 80 to 100 hectares within a single day. And in terms of spraying, it gives you the liberty to actually adjust the flight height, the droplet size. So that means if you are in a wind situation, you are not going to have more challenges in terms of the spraying drift and so forth. So those are actually some of the advantages. And also in terms of the flight speed, you can also adjust that, the flight height, something that you can't do on a regular boom sprayer or on a knapsack. In fact, when you are using knapsack or other traditional methods, you're actually putting so much harm to people. But when you are using drones, everything is autonomously controlled and is well advantageous to the farmer. So it's basically improving the farmer's productivity, the farmer's yield, and the farmer's efficiency and economy in terms of fertilizer use and in terms of chemical or insecticide use, which is more important to the environment. I'm sure you can also agree with me that the global leaders agreed to the Sustainable Development Goals, where there's supposed to be industry innovation and climate smart practices. So the drones are actually one of the examples of the things that we are using for climate smart agriculture. Well, for farmers that are some of them who are reluctant, it's something that is common. There are people who delay in terms of adopting new technologies, but of course it might be an issue of lack of exposure. So which is why we come to some of these exhibitions, so that we can show them how these technologies can actually help them. Most of the reasons why people do not adopt technologies is because of lack of information or basically ignorance. So with the use of with the technological demonstration, giving them exposure, they end up actually accepting. The reason why they mostly do not accept them is because of lack of understanding, lack of exposure, and some of the technologies, of course, sometimes they might not be able to fully utilize them, but we'll be so much excited to give them a demo and see or even show them how they can actually benefit.